Yo,
Welcome aboard.
we're back.
We're doing some more of this tournament.
Last group for round 3, Group D. So we're kind of chugging along
Making
this
us
tournament.
3/8 through the portion of the pre-finals.
The finals will go
bracket.
pretty quick, to be fair.
I think so too.
The top 8.
We're doing top 8.
That's like
yeah.
3 streams or
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
at most.
it'll
It's
be-
7 rounds total. Yeah, it's 7
7
rounds
rounds. Oh, I'm sorry. 3/7 of the way.
Yeah.
So 2 more streams will be halfway then, right?
Yes.
Yeah. There
Which is
you go.
pretty good. I think it's pretty good progress.
That's pretty good pace. That's
Yeah.
pretty good pace.
Pretty
We still
good.
got plenty of great reminders to play, so
Yeah, this is. I think this is good bear content for just a bit.
yeah.
I don't know.
I'm not mad at that. Honestly, I'm not mad at it. It's
No, I'm
good.
not mad at
It's
it
good. It's good. You got some games
Love
where
variety.
it feels like the games matter, but then you also have some games where the stakes are a little bit lower. You know, it's like we're not rooting for a favorite deck, and then it gets like eliminated type of thing. Seven. 3.
All right, so this is the Mass Mutation Super Bursty deck, and that is Grim Reminders stuff. All right, let's see. They got a mulligan.
I have a 2/2/2, so I think it gets mulliganed. Like 2/2/2s feel worse in this.
Especially
So-
if you have discards, it can be okay.
Yeah,
But-
like you could be so if
Like
you
I can
got
see keeping a 2/2 where you had like a double discard icon, right?
discard icons and scrap effects, right?
Mm.
Because then you get some value from it. But like with none of the above,
Then
you're
it's
just
really
kind of
bad.
like, okay,
You get stuck in a hole. You're never gonna get haunted
Yeah.
in time.
yeah. It really feels like the decks that can jump out to haunted faster than the other ones are they're just head and shoulders above.
Yeah. I think there are probably a couple decks that don't care about haunted, and this might be pretty interesting.
The one I played the other day was kind of that way.
Yeah. All right, I'll play the Shadow Council.
The Shadow Counselor. Okay, I'll say Mars. I'll play Zip the Implanter and Grabber Jammer. And it's your turn. I'll draw 3. So you go ahead.
I'll play Shadows. I'll play a Dark Wave.
No mutants here.
I'll play a Tempting Offer on the Grabber Jammer.
All right, so it goes back to my hand,
Draw.
and I gained 1, which I presume you're going to steal.
Yeah. I'm gonna mug this guy.
All right, Zip is dead.
I'm gonna play a Rad Penny and steal. I'm gonna play a Fidget and then a Reap. And also Juggle 6.
Okay. All right, so I can stop this key, or I can do something about this board. I am going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to choose Rad Penny and then destroy each creature not chosen. I'm going to play Pyro, and then I'm going to play Strength from Diversity. Doesn't do anything here. Each friendly non-Star Alliance creature captures 1. I'll draw 2, and I'll tell you to go ahead.
Okay, I'll say Star Alliance.
You've Forge.
I Forge. Keyforged within 5 minutes of stream start.
Yeah.
I'll play Commander
Blazing.
Chan. I'll play Away Team. I'll access denied the Pyro. And then I'll Universal Translator on the Away Team. Your turn. What's up, Joker?
Oh, right. I am going to say Mars. I'm going to play Grabber Jammer. I'm going to play Plague Wind. So each non-Mars creature gets -3. So Pyro's toast. I'm going to Mars first. We're going to ready the Grabber Jammer. Grabber Jammer, I think, reaps. I don't think I'm winning this game.
There you go.
Go capture 1. I think I'm winning this game if I aren't racing you along the way.
Did you gain for the Reap?
Yes.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. Ready, reap. Yeah. I'll play target Yinsdal.
Yinsdal?
Yinksdal. I'll archive the Mars first. And it is your turn. I will draw 4. Tell you to go ahead.
I'll say Untamed. I'll discard Song of the Wild. I'll discard Resurgence. I'll play El Despair. I'll play Gorion's Attendant. I'll play Cephalist. Your turn. What's up, Opie? What's up, Wizard?
Hello. Alright, so I'm at 5. I am going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to Rogue Operation while you're not at 4 with the Cephalist. Okay, well, I'll just steal 1. That puts me to 8. I'm going to Bad Chemistry, stun each creature that shares a house with one or more of its neighbors.
Boo.
Okay. And then I have an Into the Warp, but it runs the risk of destroying my Grabber Jammer, which I don't necessarily think I want. But at the same time, you do have a lot of garbage on the table. Let's do it. Into the Warp. Star Alliance.
Shadows. Oh,
All
Star
right,
Alliance,
so
yeah.
Star Alliance or Toast. All right, I'll draw 3 and tell you to go ahead.
Okay, I'll say Star Alliance. I'll pick up the archive. I'll split the translator on El Despair, I guess. I will play a Subdue and draw. And a Survey. Top 2. Discard the Glorion's Attendant. I will Subdue.
He's dead. For real this time.
Your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna play Brawling Grounds. I'm gonna play Earthshaker. I'm gonna play Mournful Barn Burner. I'll play Thunderdell. I'll play Cacophonous Riot on Barn Burner here with the capture icon, so I'll capture right there, and then Ready and Rage. I'm going to follow the leader, so the Grabber Jammer is going to fight. Nothing's going to happen. Thunderdell is going to fight the Cephalist. Splash attack 5. Murder the eldest bear there. And he is no longer enraged. I'm sorry, he's got 4 on him. And then I'm going to Reap to put me to 9. I do wish, because at this point you're like kind of incentivized not to do any, like not play creatures, because I'll just punch your hand to pieces. All right, check with 9. I'll tell you to go ahead.
I'll say Shadows. I'll play Safe Place. I'll play Rad Penny. Steal 1. I'll play Shoulder Id. And gain 1. Your turn.
All right, so I will Forge. I think I go beat up your hand.
You may.
Each time a creature is destroyed in a fight. Sounds great. I'm gonna memorialize the fallen. So I think that
6, 7. Yep.
yeah.
Oh, geez.
Ooh.
Oh, boy.
All right, we're gonna use Brawling Grounds. Earthshaker is gonna fight the Shoulder Id. We'll get rid of. How about that? Mournful Barn Burner is gonna fight Rad Penny. She gets shuffled in. How about that?
You could try to mill her now with Mournful Barn Burner, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah. Am I? You know what? I'm doing it for the memes.
It's a very interesting way to deal with Red Penny, right?
I'm doing it for the memes. So I'll give you a cut there and make you discard the top 2. Ha! Whoo! Oh,
Actually,
got her.
Yeah, actually did.
All right, I'll Reap with Thunderdale. And then I'm going to discard Bouncing Death Jark. And it is your turn. I stole that from Discord.
Okay. I'll say Untamed. Don't play Gloriana's Attendant. I'll discard the other two creatures. Gloriana and Dark Fairy.
To avoid being...
Yeah, I'm just playing that to give it Amber, so...
she returns...
A non-untamed creature to your hand. A friendly non-untamed creature to your hand.
A friendly... a friendly... I'm going to put my archives in my hand. A friendly Rad Penny to your hand is what she wants to do. Okay, we're going to say Mars. We're going to play UFO. And we're going to mill. And we're going to get Distant Void Prober. So I'm going to scrap the Distant Void Prober, and an enemy creature captures one from its side. So the Gloriana's Attendant's going to capture there. I'm going to play Shrink Ray Tech and Nameless Horror. The Grabber Jammer is going to Reap. And then we're going to Mars first the Nameless Horror to ready and Reap. And then I'm going to Brawling Grounds and Mars first, the Grabber Jammer, fight the Gloriana's Attendant, and we'll get a card. Why is this Omni? Like, holy...
I do not know.
Why is it Omni?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Stolen... Yeah, it's fun. It's like any good idea. Like any good idea, it'll get stolen. Alright, so you check with 7, take a head, draw 4.
Okay, I'll say Shadows. Play Red Penny.
Hey.
I'll Mug. Thunderdell.
Dead.
I'll put one on safe place. I will discard Reckless Rizzo. I'm done.
Alright, I'm gonna Forge.
How do I play creatures ever again?
Yeah,
I don't.
Great question. I don't have an answer for you. I'm gonna say Mars. I'm gonna play Felix. I'm gonna Reap with the Shrink Ray Tech, and I'll Shrink Rad Penny. It's tempting to just discard a card from your hand, but I actually think I would just want to Reap. Because that Memorialize the Fallen puts you light years behind.
Right, I think you just kind of win the game now.
I'm going to Reap with the Grabber Jammer. I'm going to Reap with the Nameless Horror. I'm going to play the Ironix Rebel. Here, ready. And then Reap. And it's your turn. I'll draw 2. So you go ahead.
Starlance. Transport platform. Scout Pete. Observe Max.
Not a red alert.
Droid.
Not a red alert, huh?
No. I don't think there's one in here.
Well, right, we're gonna say Mars. Shrink Ray Tech's gonna Reap and Shrink, and I'm going to just keep activating my cards. Convincing.
Yeah. Destroyed.
Very convincing.
It looks kind of.
It looked. It did look good. Right? It did not look good.
Blowing up 7 Amber's pretty good, though.
Yeah,
pretty good.
Blowing up 7 Amber, and wiping the board. And discarding cards from your hand, right? Like it spiraled out of control.
I had no chance.
Yeah.
To get back into it at least. Okay. 2-1 or 3-1.
The worker that clusters around vaults. The Murvy Gig. Okay. This is the Krasosaurus deck. Alright. Both these decks 1-on-1? I don't remember.
Master DT. Oh wow, the Grimmir's deck's 3-0 now.
Yeah.
Murphy Gig's 1-1 and
Vault Master's 1-1.
Yep,
okay.
Yep.
Alright. So this is a get in it match right here, right? You're fighting against somebody who's the same rank as you. You really want to win that one. This is a must-win match.
Definitely a must-win.
A must-win. These decks are kind of similar. I think Murvigig's got better efficiency, but this deck has this deck has efficiency, but also this deck has probably better
way better amber control.
Like way better.
Way better.
Way better amber control.
Double mix, double Strix, double Eddy,
Krasosaurus. So like the Eddy can force people into Krasosaurus range, right?
This deck's got some stuff.
It's cool. It's a cool deck. I like it.
I can't believe people thought Vault Master wasn't a good set. What's up with that?
I can't believe prominent streamers shit talk Vault Masters.
Who would say something like that?
I can't believe streamers would stake their whole reputation on saying that Vault Masters is a garbage set.
What kind of...
I can't...
It's cretins. We can't say cretins now?
It's Twitch cracking down on the use of the word cretin around here.
Jeez.
What, are they going to ban me for saying rapscallion or knave?
Maybe.
Or rake?
I'm gonna
5. We haven't decided who's going first, so you may have an extra card. Okay, I'm going first. Ooh, this is close, but I think I'm mulligan. Like, is Archon's callback is in this deck?
It is.
Did we decide if we liked that turn 1 or not?
I think you do like it turn 1. Why not?
Like, if you're going first, you like it.
Yeah. Of course.
It's
like that's like one of the only times it's good.
Yeah, it's like it's like not good Eureka otherwise, right? Well, I think Archon's callback is good when you have a board full of shit and it's the only card in your hand that you're playing, right? But I think that situation is extremely rare.
Yeah, we rarely see that.
Extremely rare.
I don't know that we have seen that.
Archon's callback would have been crazy in Worlds Collide for Logos, right? Because Logos had so many of those, so many good creatures.
The ability to
like imagine Archon's callback in Light Tasker, right? Because there's those boards where you're just activating like Wormhole Tech and Hapsis and. All right, I'm doing it. Archon's callback. I did it.
You did it. All right, I'll play World Tree and Gruin. Your turn.
This deck has Battlefleet. I haven't seen Battlefleet, so am I better off? Okay, we're gonna say Logos. We're gonna play Novu Dynamo and Eddy. Eddy is gonna archive a card, and I'm gonna play Replicator. And it is your turn.
Hey, what's up, Storm? I'll say Star Alliance. I will Technobabble the Eddy.
All right, so all of this is stunned.
I will play Together to play Cross Porpoises.
Tide is raised.
Raise the Tide, enrage these. And then I will play an Eddy archiving card. And I'll equip Eddy with the Universal Translator. I'm done.
All right, I'm going to say, so starting my turn, the Novu Dynamo explodes. Which actually shouldn't be surprising because I didn't draw any cards.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'm going to say Mars. I'm going to destroy them all. I'll get the Universal Translator, the Gruin, and the World Tree. I'm going to play Mindworm, Gulick Megamouth, and Mix. And it's your turn. I will draw 4. Tell you to go ahead.
I'll say Logos. I'd like to thank you for setting this up, this power combo up for me. I'll play Hydro Cataloger. I will play I'll reap with Eddie. I got theory or conjecture. I'll archive the top two.
Okay.
Terrible idea. Your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna say Saurian. I'm gonna play Monument to Strix. I'm gonna play Prefect as Ludo. I'll play Citizen Strix, Exalt, and Steal. And then I'll play another Citizen Strix, and I'll Exalt and Steal. And it is your turn. I will draw 4. Tell you to go ahead.
Starlance, pick up the archive. Select preservation 3 and 5. That sucks, but it is what it is. Yeah.
Okay. So this gets dumped.
Yeah.
And all this dies.
Yep. I'll play a translator. And I'll play Hawkins. Negate 1. Okay, your turn. Check with 8. I got to play some Grimoires and First the other day. I see you guys were saying about them being dirtly. Oh yeah, when you're just like, I'll mill myself for 5. I capture no cards. I will discard some cards from my hand. I'll resolve the scrap effect. I'll stun your creature.
You take like 8 meaningful game actions.
Mm-hmm.
You generate 2 amber and nothing else, right? Like, you didn't kill anything on their board. You barely have a board afterwards. You might have like 1 creature or something like that. So, daren't I? All right, I'm gonna say Saurian. I'm gonna Monument to Strix. Move 1 from your pool. If Citizen Strix is in a discard pile, move 1 to any player's pool to this instead. So I'm gonna grab one of these. I'm gonna put Hoplites Dory on Prefect as Ludo. I am going to stomp Eddie. I'll have to exalt Ludo here. Obviously less than ideal. And then Ludo, I think, reaps, because this does let me threaten with the Monument, because you can spend Amber on Monument of Strix as if it were in your pool. Now I'll draw 2, and I'll tell you to go ahead.
Okay, Forge. I'll say Untamed. Limits City, I'll Persistence Hunting to exhaust. And I'll play Meliobi. Your turn.
Alright.
You do Forge.
I'm going to Forge using the Monument Amber. I am going to say Logos. I'll play Sutterkin. I'll play Dexter and capture. I'm going to play Bouncing Deathquark. I'll kill Dexter and Meliobi. And then I'm going to Wild Wormhole Dexter. Alright. And it's your turn. I'll draw 4. That was a cute play.
Say Starlance. Set Collection Array. General Order 24. Fight Sutterkin.
Oh, the Dexter Amber would have gone away thanks to Ludo. So he would capture another one. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. We're making things happen.
Okay, your turn.
Alright, so my turn. We're gonna let Dexter get smoked. God, the Dexter Ludo combo. Look at it go.
It's never before seen.
Never before seen. Heretofore unheard of. I want to say Mars. I want a battle fleet. I'm going to show you 4 Martians and draw my Dexter and 3 other cards. You come to Tabletop Royale for plays like that. All right, and then we're gonna say Mars, and we're gonna play Megamouth, Zizix, Mix, Xanthix Harvester. And it is your turn. I will draw two. Tell you to go ahead.
Logos. Play.
Standardized testing. Kill all my creatures.
What's on this set? I'll play. Okay. Phase shift. All tied up. Gain 2. I'll play Think Twice. All tied up. Get 2. I'll Mind Bullets for 5.
Everybody dies.
Everything dies. I'll play Eddie, archive a card. Check with 6.
All right, I will say Logos. I'm gonna play Dexter and capture.
I'm fortunate for 5 right now.
Sure. I'll play Eddie and archive. I am going to phase shift an auto legionary, and then I'm going to play an armor drone. And it is your turn. I will draw these 6 right here. Tell you to go ahead.
I'll say Untamed. I'll play Chelonia. I'll play Witch of the Dawn. Get a creature back. Play Gruin. 1 for the Witch of the Dawn. 3 for the Gruin. I'll play Fangtooth. I think Fangtooth might be kind of a trap in this deck. Maybe I don't play it. It kills Armor Drone now, but then it starts killing my stuff. I'm playing it.
Okay.
Kill Armor Drone.
Armor drone's toast.
Check with 10.
All right, I'm going to put my archives in my hand, and I'm going to say Saurian. I'm going to play Krasosaurus, capture all 10 of your amber. I'm going to play Consul Primus. I'm going to play I'll play Six Emperor Tyrannosaurus. That's the most powerful creature, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Without the Gruin, the Krasosaurus was towering all over the.
Oh boy. Good thing I got that back.
I'm gonna use the Auto Legionary, and then I'm going to put. I guess. I have this Chaosodon. I'm really torn as to whether I play the Chaosodon, because if I draw into the Six Emperor, because I'm fixing a reshuffle, right? If I draw into the Six Emperor Tyrannosaurus, I want to be able to engineer.
That throws off the
Right. So I mean, because I've done this, I need to play the Chaosodon. Okay. I don't think there's a reason to not Monument to Strix here. And then I'm gonna pack Sauriana, which is another question mark. However, I think it's fine, because I'm like warding more of my guys than yours. This Krasosaurus is not easy to deal with, being elusive. You can't see it for all the amber, but he is elusive and also has 2 armor. So I had a situation earlier with the Stomp and Ludo in play. The Krasosaurus was over here. I could have played the Krasosaurus, I don't know, it's 1 damage off stomping it to kill it. There's no damage icons in here to dump it. Okay, that's that. Tell you to go ahead. I will shuffle and draw 3. And it is your turn.
Okay, I'll say Logos. I'll play Science.
Okay.
I will Reap with Eddie. I'll play Bouncing Death Quark. So I'm going to get this and this, and then this, and this, and then this, and this, and then this and this, and then this and this. I don't think I'll leave Eddie alive. And my turn. I gain 1 off Science as well. I will Fangtooth the Council Primus. Your turn.
Okay. Alright, we're going to say Saurian. I'll put Hoplites Dory on Dexter. Chaosodon. Monument to Strix. Oh, it has to be. Oh, damn. Okay, it's fine. My Strixes are shuffled in now. A Monument to Strix. Chaosodon is going to Reap. Auto Legionary is going to kill Eddie. And then I'll play Pax Sariana. And ward my Auto Legionary again. Okay, it's your turn. Now I'll draw 2. Let's say check with 6. Go ahead.
I'll Forge for 5. Say Starlance.
Or if I should take a chains there, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know either. I'll play Rocketeer Triska. I'll play Shield You Later. I'll Reap with Shield You Later. I'll Zap. 1, 2, 3. I'm done.
Alright, so I will Forge. I get that deck doesn't have artifact destruction, right? No Mollymocks? Okay,
no.
so I'll Forge using this stuff here, this garbage. Okay.
Oh yeah, Fangtooth takes out Eddie. Or it takes out Dexter.
Okay. So he's on top.
He's on top.
I should have taken the chains, I think, last time. Yep, should have taken the chains. I feel like there was a window in which to win this game. Alright, I'll say Logos. I'll play Eddie and Archive. I'll Phase Shift, Mix. Archon's called back in this game.
Okay,
so I feel like you got away with one there.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Murbergig.
So here's the thing.
Murbergig has been beating some good decks, is all I'm saying.
But I had the Krasosaurus in the archives early, which is what you want, right? Mm-hmm. And so I think the number of situations in which I can get my own Krasosaurus killed and it's good for me is pretty high after that point. I somehow dodge all of it. Between the Ludo, you could even like Chaosodon it over time, right? With Ludo's in play.
DT greater than Volmaster. There you go. We were right all along. Okay.
I feel like I had multiple. I mean, I guess that was the thing about Merva Gig, was that it has multiple board wipes, right? Like, and that was why it was so good in DT, was because it was really good at controlling the board.
Exactly.
Here
goes Myron. Have fun.
Oh yay! I don't know. I lost with it the first time I played.
You did to Merva Gig.
Yeah.
Funny enough.
Well, it's because Myron actually needs to use his board to win the game at some point, right?
Yeah, exactly. Merva Gig's just really good at dealing with it.
Yeah. The Merva Gig, but the thing is, Merva Gig is like play 6 cards. So you're like Abyssal Sight, and you're like, get rid of that card. And the Merva Gig is like, I'll play the other 5 cards or whatever, right? So. Is this world's
yeah, like you didn't get to do anything with your Mars creatures in that game, right? Because like your Mars.
Yeah, I played multiple. I played battle. It was a 6-card Mars turn, right? And then you mind bullets.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, why aren't you think twicing the other thing? And it's like, oh no, the mind bullets just killed the whole board anyway. So. I don't know how it's supposed to keep anything alive. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, no, that's it. It's ridiculous.
Pax Sariana is like literally the only way.
Maybe.
But that deck. The thing about that Vaultmaster deck is that you could take a Logos turn where you're like Sutterkin, Eddie, Armadrone, Phase Shift, Pax Sariana.
Right.
Or even better, you're like Replicator.
My plan there was just I was going to think twice the Positron Bolt. If you had Pax Ariana that turn and then hit the Mind Bullets. Did we roll yet? No. 11. What'd you roll?
2. I'm a mulligan.
Play Raptor. What's this deck? Double Neutron Shark Desania.
Yeah,
that's the
Desania is actually relevant.
It does have TMTP. It does have Tribute. Golden Spiral, City Interest, Bureau Forge. Okay.
Desania is extremely relevant.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Unfathomable, Adult Swim, Guilt Spine. I'll befuddle for, I guess, Shadows. I think Shadows is the thing I care about the least in that deck right now.
I can only play Shadows?
Can only play Shadows.
I'll play as Ronnie. Your turn. Needs to be more archive hate. I agree somewhat.
I think it depends on the set.
Yeah, I think it depends on the set for sure.
It depends on the set. I'm going to say Sanctum. I'm going to play Revered Monk, and I'll give it Ostentatious Mount. And it's your turn. I'll draw off to you. Tell you to go ahead.
See the logos. I'll play Hologramophone. I'll play Vapors and draw 2. Archive a card. I'll play Sanitation Engineer, Replicator, Neutron Shark. I'll get Ronnie and their Monk. I'll get the Shark and the Guilt Spine. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, I'm going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to Red Alert. I can't tell that a Red Alert happened. I'm going to play Grunt Work. I'm going to play Navigator Ali. I'll play Comm Officer Gross and Comm Officer Hings. That's going on Ali. Alright, it's your turn. I will draw 5. Tell you to go ahead.
Shadows. Mugger Mugger. Whisper. Ronnie. Your turn.
Oh boy, I get to activate a Hings? I get to activate a Hings? Alright, so I guess we'll say Star Alliance. This is like a Christmas. I'll play Future Booster. I'll capture onto, I guess, this Explorer token. Alright, we're gonna... Do we need to fight with Navigator LV? I will Reap with Ali. And we'll look at the top 3. Ooh. 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 Okay. I have to do this first. I'm gonna Reap with Hings. And I'm gonna get 2 +1 counters. Oh no, I have to do this other thing first because I put that there. I'll stack it. I changed my mind. I'll stack it like that.
Okay.
Then Reap with Hings. +1. No, he gets the +1 counters. Draw 2. There we go. Then I'm going to Rogue Operation. Steal 1. Then we're gonna Reap with Gross. Give +1/+1 counters. And then we're gonna Reap with the Explorer. And we're gonna look at the top card. Ooh. Ooh. I may discard it. Alright, I'm gonna Photon Blast right here. So Sanitation Engineer dies, I get to make a token. Let's make a token right there. Alright, yeah, I'll say check with 7. Tell you to go ahead. I'll draw 1.
Okay, Saurian. Imperial Road, Legatus Raptor, Theros Centurion.
Rule of 6 Legatus Raptors. Not quite.
No. Which is the draw card one? This guy?
This one.
Fight.
Dead.
I'll play City State Interest. Your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna say Star Alliance. Sorry, Sanctum. I'm gonna Future Boost. That's going to the bottom. I'm gonna play Celestial Gorm. This card's like secretly really powerful in this deck. I'm gonna play Gray Abyss and we'll make a token. And then I'm gonna request donations and make a token. And it is your turn. I will draw 3. So you go ahead. I don't need the outpost.
I'll say sorry. I'll play Golden Spiral, Draco Praco. I gotta fight stuff. Ready to use another friendly creature. Okay, what do we need to fight? There's a lot of damn explorers out here. I'm gonna fight Ali.
Dead.
I'll exalt. I'll have Draco fight the Grey Abyss. I will... Reap. Your turn.
That was it.
That's it.
That's all you got. All right, I'm gonna say Star Alliance. I'm gonna play Future Booster. I'm gonna use this Future Booster and take a look at the top card. Okay. I'm gonna play Specialist Guthrak and draw. So I'll draw that. I'm gonna play Ganymede Outpost. We are popping the Celestial Gore and bounce all this to my hand. I am going to play a Future Booster. I'm going to play a Future Booster. I want to capture onto this token. And I'm going to take a quick peep real quick. Too much to protect, huh? Okay. Too much to protect. I'll play Ganymede Outpost. I think I start sending some cards to their doom. Not you. I've used you. We're gonna have. We'll fight. We'll fight Legatus Raptor here. We'll fight Draco Praco. All right, I'll tell you. Go ahead. Draw it to you.
I'll say Saurian. Play with Archive. I'll fight this Explorer. Capture one. I will play Golden Spiral, Imperial Road, Tribute. Capture 2. Exalt. Capture 2. I'll play Imperial Forge at +8, -1 for each amber on friendly creatures. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So Forge for 2, right? 16 total. Or sorry, 14 total.
So you forge for 4.
For 4?
You have how many captured?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh, yeah, so you forge for
Forge
2.
for 2.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, I'm done.
Okay. I am going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to Future Boost. That could go down there. I'm going to Future Boost. I could stay there. We're going to play Timoti. I am going to Abyssal Sight. I'll sack this token.
Data Forge, Hapsis, Desania, Hologramophone, Javen, Hugger Mugger. Now you see I had no TMTP.
Yeah. Well, that's fine, actually. I think I'm fine with that. I am, we're gonna Abyssal Sight the Dysania, no reason to leave that hanging around. I'm gonna Befuddle for Saurian. Then I have Adult Swim, and it puts all this stuff back on top of my deck. Am I fine with that? But it also puts all that back. And yes, I think I am fine with that. So I'll Adult Swim.
Yeah, I would 100% Adult Swim there.
This all goes back. I'm going to end up drawing all these. +1. Especially since you're like locked into Saurian for the next turn.
Locked into the discarding 3 Logos cards.
All right.
I'm done.
So I'm going to forge. Dysania is discarded, right? Like
oh yeah, you discarded her. Remember?
Yeah,
you did it.
Yeah, I want you to go back and look at her and tell me that she is in fact discarded. Okay, I am going to say Star Alliance. We're gonna future boost. That stays there. I'm going to play Guthrak and draw. And Ali, look at these. And then Gross. Hings is somewhere unaccounted for. Ganymede Outpost, the Timoti. An Archive 2. I guess these. All right. Tell you to go ahead. I'll draw these 3 and then shuffle and draw 1.
Okay.
Check with 6.
Shadows. Whisper. Ronnie. Javinda. Tiger Mugger. Capture 1, steal 1. No, I don't have more for it. Capture 1. Your turn. Adult Swim.
We're gonna say Unfathomable. I'll play Fathom Reaver and make a token, and Timoti and make a token, and a Kelp Minder. I'll befuddle you into I guess Shadows. You just took a Shadows turn. I guess I could also say Saurian. I could count your discard pile first, right? See how many Saurian cards you've gone through. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You have a max of 2 Saurian cards left. I'll say Saurian. So befuddle you into Saurian. And it is your turn. I will draw 4. So you go ahead.
Okay. I'll say Shadows. I'll discard Bad Penny. I'll discard Brand. I will Man, there's a lot of stuff I gotta kill. I'll lose 1 to kill Timoti.
He's dead.
I'm gonna fight Fathom Reaver. I'm gonna reap with Javinda.
Smoke the Fathom Reaver.
Smoke the Fathom Reaver, steal 1. And I'm going to reap. I can't play, like, Imperial Root can actually play a Saurian, can it? Because of Befuddle.
During the next turn, they cannot play cards of other houses.
Oh, so I can play a Saurian, because you did.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I'll Imperial Road this Hoodwhack.
Okay.
I am done.
All right, I'm going to pick up my archives and I'm going to say Sanctum. I am going to membership drive. Oh, I guess I'll future boost before I do that. Yeah, that's fine. We'll turn that into a token, and then I'll gain 3 amber. I'm going to play Serial the Steadfast. I'll play Revered Monk, and then I'm going to play Outflank, and each flank Sanctum creature is going to capture 2. I'm going to Absolve, which yeah, that's fine. I'll Absolve, which all that does is heal him. And then I am going to future boost. Okay. I think that's fine to stay there. And I will play Bray Rider. I'll have Sariel kill Odoak. Okay. I'll say check with 8. And I'll tell you to go ahead. I will draw 4.
Okay. Say shadows. Huggermugger. I will. Huggermugger's gonna fight Serial.
Okay. He takes 1.
Ronnie is gonna fight Kelpminder. I'm gonna play no safety in numbers. So 3 damage to each creature that belongs to a house that has 3 or more creatures in play.
Okay, so Revered Monk takes 3. Kelpminder is the only Unfathomable. All of these die. Serial dies.
I'm gonna reap with Javinda. I'm gonna shoot the Revered Monk. But no, not doing that yet. I'm gonna play Team TP first. Then I'm gonna reap with Javinda and steal 1. We're supposed to have.
I gave you my 2.
Why do you have 6 still?
I don't know. Did you steal the way you were supposed to?
And then I'll have Whisper fight Kelpminder. Okay. I'm done.
All right. So I had the Abyssal Sight to get the TMTP last turn, but I had literally 1 thing to play, so I wonder if that was the correct call. I wouldn't have threatened is the problem, right? Okay. I am going to say.
Oh, I could have whispered the die. Yeah, that's true. Oh well, that's true.
Oh yeah, you should have.
Yeah, I should have done that.
Should have done that. And the game is over.
It's
like I think
over.
the game is.
Yeah.
I think the game is unwinnable from that position for me. Yeah, I was actually really worried about your Shadow's turn last turn, but I didn't. I was like I got to threaten at least. So, okay, I guess I'll say. I'll say Star Alliance. I'll future boost. I'm going to red alert for 2. I think it was the stupid. It was the stupid Imperial Forge. I'm gonna grunt work. guess I have to grunt work like this. Ganymede Outpost. Oh, Photon Blast, do another 2 damage there and capture here. I guess I'll Ganymede Outpost. And it's your turn, I'll draw 5.
Oh, this all got captured was like some fight and mostly tribute.
Tribute's about how I all got there in the first place. So.
I'll say Forge. I'll say Logos. I'll play Vapors.
Think of drawing dead here, but we'll see.
Draw 2, archive. Thorium Plasmate. Data Forge? No, does this work? No, it doesn't work.
Yeah, you need like 45 cards.
I'll play Sanitation Engineer, I'll play Neutron Shark, I'll get Road and the Outpost. And
Alright, so I will Forge. And you're at 9. Yeah, I don't have enough.
Ooh. Yeah.
So I feel like that's an awful fucking matchup, right?
Yeah, it kind of is.
You got Dysania, you got Neutron Shark, like so you can
blow up the artifacts.
You can blow up my artifacts.
Yeah.
I can't ever. So it's a classic woe lack of scaling amber control, right? Because as soon as you had all that amber, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
The thing that I could
Tomodi specifically, that's it.
Yeah, and Tomodi was dead, right?
Yeah.
So, I do feel like there was a play mistake in there somewhere for me, and I don't know what it was, and it's going to drive me insane. So we might as well start the next game, so I don't have to think about it.
There you go. Worlds Collide getting a win over
Low. Gazanti. Myron is a cool deck, but I would not want to play that at a Vault Tour. I'll tell you that much.
Because I think Myron could have won that game. Like it was.
Misha lost already. I'm like 0-2 with Misha in this fucking tournament.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it, Joker.
Jeez.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. But playing that deck all day in a Vault Tour would be exhausting.
You would be mush.
It would be exhausting. I'd much rather play the fucking Hallowfest deck, right? Because you're just like,
I
played Hallowfest.
I activated my guys. I'm done.
I played Hallowfest. Look at that! I activated my guys. I roll a 6 my Gengar shifting.
Even like the Gengar or the Spiral deck.
Yeah, that one is just that deck is just like the Spiral deck is just you play Cincinnati and you win, right? Like
this is the deck that I probably can't win a game, but it maybe can. Who knows?
This one?
Yeah.
Has this deck won?
No.
I feel like it got close last time.
These are both 0-2.
Light Tasker is
not as complicated as people think it is.
No. Light Tasker is literally what are the cards that my opponent beat me with and furnace those. And the playbook for Light Tasker is never archive anything unless it's a Shadows card.
Unless you gotta.
Unless you gotta. Like I mean maybe you have to.
You do treat archive as like the removed from game zone.
Yeah, but you just keep putting Shadow shit in the archives. I won.
I'm all good. Yeah, it's not the laborious, it's just slow games. They're just slow. And it wasn't my fault, I play fast. But a lot of games did go to time. Who knows if that would still be the case? I don't know. It can spend a lot of time without a forged key, is the thing about Light Tasker. Like a lot of time. Like more than half the game.
I'm gonna mulligan. This hand is good. It's close. It just doesn't quite line up, so I'm just gonna throw it away.
I really like Myron though. Myron's a really, really, really cool deck.
It doesn't. That game was another example. You had one fucking Saurian that stayed on the table the whole goddamn game.
Yeah, the problem is
I lost to that Saurian.
Yeah.
So there was a time where I was like, do I just have to fight the Saurian? But there were so many times where like I if I wish you had the TMTP when I Abyssal sided you, because I felt like you had a really good shot at it.
Mm-hmm.
Because there were so many.
You had to put the brakes on.
Well, there were so many situations where I lose the game from the point that you had it. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, you had so many draws.
You just gotta lean into it. You just gotta say if they got it, they got it.
Yeah, I would love to go back and see how that's worked out for me historically.
I know.
I'm gonna play Howling Pit.
That's how you beat it.
How many times have I said exactly that? If you draw X, you're shuffling, you draw one card, and you draw the card. That's what drives me crazy. That drives me crazy. Draw 2. Draw 2.
Play Grunt Buggy. Play the Ganger Chieftain.
All right. Let's see. Make sure you draw your extra.
Got it.
Okay. I guess. Maybe that's. I guess I'll say Logos. I'll play 2 Titan Mechanics, and it's your turn. I will draw 2. And it's your turn.
I'll say Dis. I'll play Shadow of Dis.
My guys are blank.
I'll play Dust Imp. I'll discard Misery Exploit. I'll discard Gub. I'll play Unlock Gateway.
Everything's dead.
Your turn.
All right. I'm going to say Logos. I'm going to Neurosiphon you. Steal 1, draw. And then I'm going to pitch this Dimension Door. And it's your turn. I'll draw 1. Tell you to go ahead.
Okay. Saber Obner. Gauntlet of Command. Drummerknot. Ganger Chieftain. That's 1 and 1. Ready. Reap. Play. Ready. Reap. Play. Ready. Reap. Play. Ready. Reap.
We played some straight up horseshit games.
Ready. Reap.
Coke Zero decaf. I'll drink whatever the fuck I want on my stream.
I'll play. Play Smith. Gauntlet of Command. Reap. Discard into the fray. Your turn.
Poison Wave twice to play Nexus and Naughty. It's your turn, I'll draw 4.
Okay. I'll say Sanctum. I'll play Hedros Wall. Play Hallowed Shield. Play Mother Northel.
Give me this.
What are you doing?
Give me this.
Panning Joker. Timing out. That's coward speak. 24 hours.
Give me that. All right.
You're trying to close OBS.
Oh no! Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
You closed your chat.
I can't even look at chat right now.
All right.
Can't even look at chat.
I'm on timing out Joker. Unjustified. Okay. Anyways, I'll Golden Aura. Did I fully heal the creature? Alright, I fully healed Drummerknot. I will use it. I'll reap. I'll bounce Ganger Chieftain. I'm done. Bounced. Check with 7.
Alright, I'm going to say Shadows. I'm going to play Dodger and Mace's Asp and Nexus. I'm going to Reap with Nexus, and I'm going to use your Gauntlet of Command. And we're going to have Mace's Asp fight Drummerknot. And then Naughty the Thief is going to steal from you. And I am going to say check with 7. It's your turn. I'll draw 3.
That works. I'll say Barovnar. I'll play Screech Bomb. I'll play Foozle. I'll play Drummerknot first, then play Foozle.
Sure.
I'll play Ganger Chieftain. I'll fight Naughty. Play fight Naughty. Play fight Nexus. Play fight Nexus. 5 pick up. Play.
You weren't supposed to forge, by the way. Grunt Buggy, you were at 6.
Okay.
Can't believe this.
Okay.
Can't believe I'm too busy cleaning up chat around here.
I'll fight Nexus with Elusive.
Okay.
I will Gauntlet the Ganger Chieftain into Dodger.
Was that number 6 for Ganger Chieftain? I think that was.
That was 4. That was 4.
Okay.
I believe. That's
okay.
the
Ganger
6.
Chieftain is dead. Oh, you got Hadros Wall.
He's got Hadros,
JK.
so, yep.
JK.
I'll play my Makes Right. I can't get there. So I have 7, 12, 13, 14, plus 8. Now you're gonna do it. Alright, your turn.
You're at 22.
Yep.
Okay. I am going to say Untamed, playing Hunting Witch, and Dew Fairy, and Niffle Ape, and Cooperative Hunting, so I've got 5 damage. I'm going to kill these fuckers. And then I am going to Chota. I'll gain 1, lose 7. Forge. Oh, +1 for the Foozle. And it is your turn. I will draw 5. Tell you to go ahead.
Okay, I'll say this. I'll Pain Reaction the Hunting Witch.
You do Forge now.
Okay. I will play a Schuler and a Churette. Your turn.
Alright. Did you want to use a Screech Bomb or no?
No?
Okay.
Oh, because you have Nexus?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Yeah, instead of that.
Alright. I'm going to say Shadows. I'm going to play Umbra. I'm going to Nerve Blast, and we'll pick off the Mother Northel. Mace's Asp is going to kill Foozle. I'm going to Reap with Nexus. I'm going to use your Gauntlet of Command and have Umbra fight Schuler and steal 1. And it is your turn. I will draw 2. Tell you to go ahead.
Okay, I'll say Sanctum. I'll Spirit Sway.
So everything with 3 or more power?
Yeah.
Alright, so not Umbra.
Play Outlet Shield. Play Shale. Play Grey Rider, fight Umbra. Play a Bond. Play Evade. Your turn.
Okay. All right. I am going to say, I'm going to say Logos. I'll play Library Access. I'll play Spectral Tunneler and draw. I'll play Library Babble and draw. I'll play Bouncing Death Quark and kill Evade. And draw. I'm going to play Lab Work and Archive.
You draw first.
Yeah, I'll draw. I'll archive this. Okay. And then I'm gonna Bouncing Death Quark. I'll get the Grey Rider and draw. Okay, and it is your turn. I will draw to you and tell you to go ahead.
I'll say Sanctum. I'll Blinding Light for Geisoid. I'll play Vemos. I'll Reap. Your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna say Untamed. I'm gonna play Full Moon. I'll play Snufflegator. I'll play Vigor. I'll play Fertility Champ. I'll Key Charge. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and it's your turn. I'll draw these 3 and then shuffle.
All right. I'll say this. Play Yerk. I'll discard Unlock Gateway. I'll play Charette. Actually, I'll Exhume Abade. Then play Charette. Then play Hecatomb. Gain 2. Put this here actually. Done. Check with 9.
Nerf this shit, please. Yeah, this game. I have Mimicry, which if I had drawn like some point earlier in the game, probably would have been pretty good.
Yeah.
I think I would love to actually see what would happen in this matchup 9 times out of 10, because this deck actually has a ton of spot removal and actually has creatures of a decent size. So I feel like the Drummerknot shit wouldn't have happened most of the time. Like you might get one opportunity in the game, but yeah, I don't know.
Moving on.
Granted, I gave you an extra card, so
Yeah. It does have double.
the Gazanti deck is like pure speed, right? Like that was like kind of the frustrating thing about that draw, was because of the like there's double Bouncing Death Quark, right? Like there's lots of times where you just kill the Drummerknot and you're done, right? I mean, you got 2 keys from it. I even pay, so I think that's like twice now I've played that deck where I've key cheated 2 keys and all I needed to do was like forge just one free one somewhere in there. What are you doing? Why are you looking, Eddie? Why are you looking? What? Can you sense my irritation? Is that what you can sense, Eddie? Is your dog senses attuned to that?
Rob.
I got a Legacy Steward Sue Uzane.
Okay. Interesting. Griffin of Sagehearth Sanitarium.
Okay, I was about to say, so I had Zavel and Tachyon Manifold, but Manifold purges.
It purges, yeah. It would be absolutely busted if it didn't purge.
This deck's looking like a heater.
I'm a big Joker VIP.
Yeah. I'll just leave. I'll just leave. I will just leave. Submitted to the court. The Twitch chatter's history.
It is busted.
Yeah,
It
I
is
was about to say
busted.
it was going to be Gigabus. Draw your
Yeah.
whole. You'll have your whole deck, but you'll never take another turn again.
It's pretty busted.
I work all day, and then I drive to this house.
I don't think I would have put any cards in Keyforge that said take an extra turn.
I
had the opportunity. There's no combo.
No, it's not. It's not actually a combo. It's close though.
You can use Poltergeistoids to get it out of Purge.
Yeah.
So that is something you can do
Yeah.
with Tachyon Manifold.
Do you have anything else to get with him? I think that might be my only artifact, which is like a miss, right?
Yeah, that kind of
No, I
sucks.
got an Incarnation Pod.
He's just so sweet with Nepenthe Seed. Rare untamed creature that gets any card out of Purge. Yeah, you can use that too.
The Guardian. Alright, you're first. I will keep my hand.
I'm gonna
Poltergeistoids, Tachyon Manifold.
mulligan.
You can't walls. You could the fly. You could use the fly to get back Poltergeistoids, right?
The fly.
Yeah, scrap. Return the topmost action card to your hand. So you could take an extra turn. You Poltergeistoids it somewhere in there. It wouldn't be
You use
immediate.
the Missile Officer.
Yes. Okay, hang on, we're brewing. We're brewing.
It scraps, right? So you resolve
to-
the play effect.
to
If
resolve
scraps
the
is
play effect.
discard and resolve the play effect
Of an action.
of an action, so Poltergeistoid. So you can pop Tachyon Manifolds, you could scrap Missile Officer,
Yes.
and then use the play action of
Poltergeistoids.
to get it back. So you can
But then
you
it
can take
wouldn't
2
be
turns.
attached. Right?
Right.
Because it puts it back into play, attaches as a House Geistoid.
Maybe it does. No.
Yeah, it
maybe
makes it a
does.
House Geistoid.
Right, but maybe it does attach.
Yeah.
Shred it instead of purge it. Yeah. Yeah.
Any clocks? Justin has opened a ton of clocks. I don't think I have.
They're
So.
awful. They're really bad. Okay.
They eat up a bunch of space in your deck that could be BR Geist or Junk Restorations or
Anything really.
you won the roll.
Oh. Rumor Sour.
All right. I'm going to say Star Alliance, so I'll play Survey. And I'll discard a Survey. And then I'll play an Alien Horror. And it's your turn. I will draw it to you. So you go ahead.
Play Geistoid. For Caspara,
Okay, so
discarding.
you play him and we each gain one.
Yeah. But I gotta resolve this first.
Sure.
I'll discard Snippy, so destroy an enemy front flank creature.
My Alien Horror is dead.
So we each gain 1. I'm going to play Dark Lamp. So I'll capture 1, then we each gain 1. And I'll play Elbastray, so we each gain 1. And I'll play Precocious Fragment, and we each gain 1.
This guy's stupid.
Yeah, he can be. Ambush Broke Destiny. Yeah, no, I agree. I don't really think that extra turns have any place in Keyforge, but here
All
we
right,
are.
I'm gonna play Awakened Titan and Old Boomy and Fiery Jark, Bouncing Death Jark. We're gonna kill Old Boomy and Caspara.
We both gain 1.
I'm going to kill. Fiery Jark and Dark Lamp. And then I'm going to fling the Awakened Titan into Albia Stray. So 10 damage with 3 splash. Alright. Draw 4. Tell you to go ahead. Check with 7.
Star Alliance on a rogue operation. Damn it.
Only one?
Yeah, only one.
And you discard Talent Scout.
Yeah. I'll discard this into the warp. I'm done. Check with 6.
Alright, Keyforge. Alright, I'm gonna play
What's up, P-Rod?
I'll say Equidon. I'll play Steward Suit Uzane with a discard. I'm gonna discard Incarnation Pod, purge the bottom card of each player's deck. I purge a Lieutenant Halasta.
I'm Officer Palick.
I am going to Generous Offer with a draw. Sack. I will play Tachyon Manifold. And it is your turn. I will draw 3. Tell you to go ahead.
Geistoid. I'll play this Demo Elderghast, which is each friendly creature with Amber on it gains destroyed. If you are haunted, gain 1 for each Amber on this creature. I'll play Precocious Fragment, capture, draw. I will play Precocious Fragment, capture. I'll play this Thought Catcher. Each friendly creature with Amber on it gains destroyed, draw a card. I'm combinating. This Geistoid is like 1 million creatures. Which is not usually what you want. But
yeah.
maybe. But maybe.
It does actually combo though. Gain 1 for each Amber.
This Geistoid is 12 creatures.
It's straight up 12 creatures.
It's 12 creatures. It's Thought Catcher. Yeah, yep. Yep, 12 creatures. You have the rare wards, all specters. Which one's that?
Soul
no, I like
Tender.
Caspar. The Caspar is only rare. 3 Precocious Fragments.
Alright, I'm gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna play Mournful Barn Burner. So does so for redistributing damage, does that ignore armor? Redistributing damage ignores armor, right?
Yeah.
Is that the case? Yes. Excellent. I'm going to Concussive Transfer, draw a card, and then deal 3 damage. I'm going to deal 3 damage to Thought Catcher. Redistribute all damage among all creatures. No, we're going to hold off on this Concussive Transfer. I have this Cacophonous Riot. I think I actually want to do that first. So I'll Cacophonous Riot into the Thought Catcher. Discard the top 2 cards. Discard
Of each player's deck?
of
player?
a player's deck. So I'll discard mine. Okay, then I'll do that thing. Draw. I drew Old Tinker earlier. All right. So I'll do the 3 damage to a creature. All right. I guess I'll smoke the Demo Elderghast. Or sorry, I'll do 3 damage to him, which will only be 1. And then redistribute this damage. I actually want you gaining. If you are haunted, gain 1. Otherwise, discard the top card of your deck. You are currently haunted, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I'll put all this damage on those 2 guys, and they'll die.
Okay.
I think I end up doing exactly the same thing that I would have ended up doing. But I have an undamaged Mournful Barn Burner instead. So, all right, draw 2. Tell you to go ahead, and it's your turn.
All right, I'll say Equidon. I'll play Flea Market. I will
Flea Market. Is that the look at my hand one?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'll play Ledgerbane, return damage creature to its owner's hand. Blah, 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 blah. I will exhaust friendly creature to steal 2. I will play Estate Sale.
It's funny that the Equidon cards in this set are steal 2 or do nothing. Like the actions.
Yeah, pretty much. Gain a bunch of amber or do literally nothing that's impactful. I am done. Check with 8.
Okay. I am going to say Equidon. I'm going to play Zavel, Archaeologist, and draw. Play Fight Reap. You may play an artifact from your discard pile. So I'm going to play this Incarnation Pod, which has got 1, and then he's going to give me 1. So it depends. It depends on your Equidon side, because we've played a lot of Equidon sides that are like turn 2, threaten, turn 4, threaten. Right, like
yeah, no, I think Equidon is definitely good. Big upside, big upside.
I am going to play the old Tinker. I'm going to capture onto Mournful Barnburner. I'm going to play Historian Lee Darkin. I'm going to use Ledger Domain. This has a discard icon on it. I'm discarding Staff Sergeant Rhea, scrap, ready and use a friendly creature. The old Tinker, and this is in the middle of the Ledger Domain,
yep.
Right? I think actually ready Zavel and have him fight that Precocious Fragment. And then Ledger Domain returns a damaged creature. I'll choose Zavel. And its controller gains 1. I'm going to play Zavel. I don't have any other artifacts, I don't believe. Dang. And draw. Okay. That is my turn. I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll draw 3.
I'll say Equidon. I'll play Sandhopper. I will use Flea Market. Look at your hand. Keyforge.
Yeah.
I can pay you 1 to play it as if it was my hand. No, I don't want that guy. I'll play Permanent Record, Exhaust, and Seal 2. I had it in my hand last turn, but you only had 1 amber, so I'm going to Shopping Spree, discard my hand. Halasta is going to stun the Mournful Barnburner and draw 3. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, I am going to say, I'm going to say Equidon. I'm going to Reap with Historian Lee Darkin. Each player returns the topmost cards. Ledger Domain, you got your Shopping Spree, right?
Mm.
All right. I am, choose a card in any discard pile and put it on the bottom of the owner's deck. I think I'm going to put this generous offer down there. Zavel, is it worth drawing? Yeah, that's fine. I'll have Zavel fight the Precocious Fragment. I'm going to Ledger Main.
Man, if you had more artifacts in there, that'd be a sick combo.
Yeah. I'll discard the Raider of the Peaks, bounce the Zavel.
Game 1.
Gain 1. play Zavel and draw. Okay. I'm gonna reap with Old Tinker, discard a card. I'm gonna discard Blunderbore, I guess, and then draw. Okay. I'm gonna play Tutor Ben Rillo with a discard icon. Discard up to 3 cards. So I'm gonna discard Modular Exoskeleton, and then discard up to 3. I'm gonna discard Triangulator Newsome, and this Lash Out Enhanced with an Amber Pip. Do I want to just pitch my whole hand? Yeah, you know what? It's gone. I'll draw 6. All right, that's my turn. I'll say check with 8. It's your turn. I will draw these 6.
Okay. Starlance. Lee. Reap. Play something. What is relevant? Talent Scout. I guess. Play Talent Scout.
All right, would you like one of my Retro Technician Lees?
Yeah.
I also have Comm Officer Palick and Brick Nasty.
Take a Lee. I'll reap. I'll play. Historian Lee Darkin. Capture, discard. I'll play Modular Exoskeletons. I'll Strength from Diversity. I'll New Frontiers. I'll say...
You captured there, or?
Yeah, I have to capture there.
Okay.
I'll say Starlance. Bang. It was mostly Starlance. It might have been all Starlance. I'm done. Jack with 8.
Okay. I am going to say I'm going to say Equidon. I'm going to reap with the Old Tinker. Discard. I'm going to discard my Break Nasty and draw. I'm gonna Incarnation Pod, Ledger Main. It's controller, the person who controls it, not owner. Okay, I'm going to generous offer the Talent Scout, draw, steal 2. I'm gonna out negotiate the Talent Scout on the bottom, steal 1. I'm going to fight Lee Darkin. But I cheated this generous offer back into my hand somewhere in there. I was supposed to reap with Lee Darkin to put it back in my hand. I don't know where I did it. Right, I played generous offer once, right? Incarnation pod the hospitality. I guess I could have. I would have done this while you had no discard pile, and then I'm gonna use this other generous offer. And we'll get rid of the mournful burn burner. I'll shuffle and draw.
We can just move on.
All right, game because I got to tack him.
Yeah, that can't stop. So
yeah,
I think you just forge and then you tack on next turn, and
yeah,
it doesn't matter.
That Equidon is real good. It's like and there's a world where that Equidon is better, right?
This Equidon, the Starlines and Geistway in here is bad, but let's look at this Equidon. It's like actively bad. This Equidon's pretty good. I don't know if it's like where it needs to be.
Because you had
it's a state sale.
Bond and Auctioneer is actually pretty solid too.
A permanent record there.
Yeah. Well, you got 2 permanent records.
Yeah.
2 permanent records: estate sale, shopping spree, talent scout is good.
Auctioneer's good.
Flea market is good. Between the flea market and the talent scout, right? Like
right.
you just get to.
And it's got Sandhopper.
So you can actually lead dark and talent scouts as well, right?
Yeah, all kinds of good stuff. Yeah, it's a maybe, right?
Yeah,
I think got a lot of things.
Equidon's like crazy in the set, in my opinion. I think there's gonna be some really busted Equidon stuff for. I've got to scan this deck. This was remarkably aquatic, Esther.
I can't believe how aquatic it is.
Is it running slow tonight?
Huh?
Is it running slow tonight?
Keyforge game?
Yeah.
I don't know. Seneschal, Voltan, Ulrich.
Voltan.
Oh, a Dark Discovery.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, I've got Effigy of Melaruk. How about that? If we're just naming unfathomable rares. Ooh.
It's got 2 of a rare. I don't know what it does. Oh. Oh, okay. I see.
Oh, I didn't scan this one a second ago.
Well then. Okay. This is a really interesting deck.
This deck looks bad.
It looks bad.
This deck looks like it's the worst. This is the worst, potentially the worst Grim Reminders deck I've ever seen.
Just on paper?
On paper, this deck looks terrible.
All right,
I think Retro Technician Lee is absurd. Like, Retro Technician Lee is crazy. Multi-dimensional rescue. Yeah, we got a couple of those. Yeah, multi-dimensional rescues is like It's silly. Alright, so I'm going first. I'm going to play Helmsman Spears. I'll tell you to go ahead. Maybe this is good enough to win the game.
Okay, I'll say Geistoid. I'll play Reaver. I'll discard this Tangler to stun the Spears. I'll play Energy Vampirism. Doesn't do anything. I'll play Hallowed Eve Festival with a discard. I'll discard this Tangy Mangy. I'll discard the top 5 cards of my deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I discarded 2 estate sales. So that's cool. I'm done.
Alright, I'm going to say Starlance. I'm going to unstun Helmsman Spears. I'll discard Into the Warp. I'll play Scout Pete and Garcia. Scout Pete is going to discard this card. And it is your turn. I will draw 3. I'll tell you to go ahead.
Say Unfathomable. Arcane Transmitter. Drawn down, so look at the top 3 cards. Discard 1, put 1 on the bottom, 1 on the top. Okay. Top. Discard. Bottom. I'll Beam of Forgetting a random card from your hand. Bottom. Okay. Brain. I'll play Tendrils from Beyond. I'll discard Ravening Morphozoid. I'll choose a creature. If that creature's controller is haunted, return that creature to each of its neighbors to their owner's hand. Otherwise, return that creature to its owner's hand. I'll return Spears to your hand. And I'm done. That's...
Alright, I'm going to say Mars. I'll play Flotsam Spear, target Yuzdul and target Yuzdul. I will archive Prototype Harness and End the Void. And it's your turn, I will draw 3.
I'll say Geistoid. I'll play Junk Restoration. 1, 2, 3. I don't think Ecto Charge will work. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 15. Skaboo. While Skaboo is in a discard pile, if you would draw a card during your turn, you may discard the top 3 cards of your deck and return Skaboo to your discard pile to your hand instead. Okay. He's got Dredge. I'll get the Ecto Charge back. I will be our Geist to play.
This is a 24 creature deck, which I think is actually
shit, that's really bad,
which I think is terrible.
Yeah. I'll get Iron Heidi. I'll have Reaver fight that guy.
He's got armor. Come on, dude.
He's got armor? Oh, he's got 2 armor. Hell yeah. Then I'll Ecto Charge. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I would forge for 10. I don't have 10. Okay. Your turn.
Alright, gonna say Starlance. I'm gonna play Helmsman Spears. Don't want my archives in my hand. Actually, don't think I do. I'm gonna play Helmsman Spears. I'll put a badge of unity and target Yuzdul. Since your Chief Garcia is going to reap to make keys cost +2, Scalapete's going to reap. And we're going to look at the top card. I guess we'll keep it right there. And then target Yisnul. Are you mark-having yourself there, buddy? Yeah, sure. I'll reap and archive him. And go ahead. I'll draw two.
I'll say Equidon. Iron Heidi is going to fight Garcia. I'm going to Ledger main the Iron Heidi.
Target's got a lot of competition. Target is really good, but he's got a lot of competition.
That's pretty good.
Did you get your extra hammer for Ledger to me?
I did. I'm going to Technoarachnophobia. 1, 2... I guess I need to
Yeah,
do these.
please. Please, sir, could you?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I see 4.
I
see 3.
It's never going to hit, huh? It just doesn't hit.
You can actually use that, the card that stacks the bottom of your deck with it, right?
I'll generous offer the Reaver. Yeah, you could. Yeah, the transmitter.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Okay, I'm going to say Unfathomable. I'm going to Call of the Void Iron Heidi. Tendrils from Beyond Iron Heidi. And then I'm going to play 2 Squall Masters. And it's your turn, I'll draw 4. Two.
She's in my hand.
Yeah. You gone through your whole deck. I have 6 cards.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Unfathomable. Circle Speak. You're not. No one's haunted. I will play Dive Deep. Discard the top card of your deck and put a creature that shares a house on the bottom. So Squall Master. Echoing Death Knell. I'll do 1 to each creature. Tangy Mangy. Discarding this Iron Heidi. I'll use Arcane Transmitter myself. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your turn.
Alright, we're gonna put the archives in my hand, and I'm gonna say Star Alliance. I'm gonna put Prototype Harness on Helmsman Spheres. I'm gonna reap with Helmsman Spears, and I'm gonna discard 8 cards and draw 8 cards. I'm gonna discard 2 Triangulator Newsomes and Into the Warp. I do have the target, which is pretty good. I got a Mating Season, which is interesting with the target, but a Nameless Horror, a Flock Spear, and another Call of the Void. So I'm gonna discard 8. We'll see what we got going on over here. Let's see what's happening. See what's happening down here. Okay. Somewhere else in the deck. All right, we're gonna I'm gonna play this survey with a discard. I'm gonna discard Effigy of Melorook. That's enhanced the discard icon. You can't even discard it. Okay. You don't actually, like, I'll discard this Dirge of the Deep. You haven't really kept creatures around. I'll play a Pyro And then I'm gonna have Scout Pete fight the Tangy Mangy. It's your turn. I'll draw one, say check with 6.
I'll say Unfathomable. I'll Echoing Death Knell. So 1 to each creature, 1 to each creature, 1 to each creature.
Alright, Sounds of Spears takes 3 is what happens. Everything else dies.
I'm gonna Tendrils.
She's back in my hand.
Helmsman Spears. I'll discard this Reaver. And I'll use Arcane Transmitter. Yeah, I'll use it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your turn.
Alright, Forge.
You do Forge.
I'm gonna say Mars. I'm gonna play Red Death, Sizzlifrix, Nameless Horror with a draw icon, draw, and then I'll play Distant Void Prober. And it's your turn. I'll draw 2. Tell you to go ahead. You Forge.
$13. Okay. I'll say Equidon. Play Grizzly Exchange. Amber, draw, discard. Drawn down. Put the top 5 cards of your opponent's discard pile on the bottom of their deck. Discard the top 5 cards of your deck. So I need to know... Do I choose order for this?
Yeah.
Or is it just like flip? You know?
I think you choose the order. Top 5.
Put the top 5 cards of your opponent's discard pile on the bottom of their deck. I think I'm just going to flip it. So, prototype harness target. Okay, so that's the bottom. And then I discard the top 5 cards in my deck. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to discard Generous Offer. I'm going to discard Techno-Arachnophobia. I'm going to play Estate Sale. Look at this Echoing Death Knell. And I'm done.
I'm going to say Mars. I'm going to Psychic Network.
Okay.
I am going to Reap with a Distant Void Prober. I'm going to, so your keys cost +3. I'll Reap with Dr. Zizzlifrex. I'll bring back... let's bring back Target. I'll archive this Psychic Network. And then I'll Reap twice. And it's your turn. So you check with 7, draw 1. Your turn.
I think I can win a Dark Discovery or Ecto Charge.
Yeah.
Was it Prototype Harness and Target?
Sorry, you have to. If you could spell it, I'll give it to you.
You don't have to spell it. You don't have to spell it. Surely you don't have to spell it. Okay. And then I can Ecto Charge. I can junk Restoration and then Ecto Charge. Alternatively.
This deck is awful.
This one's pretty.
This one is putrid. The Mars is
this
like...
one is pure combo.
Okay.
So there's 2 Grizzly Exchanges in this.
Okay, that's stupid.
With the Ecto Charge, with the Dark Discovery.
Yeah, and the Techno-Arachnophobe. It's stupid.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. One more? Yeah, we have time for one more.
I don't know what I was supposed to do in that game. 24 creatures is the wrong.
It's very wrong.
Public. Portal Slums Veteran.
Mrs. C. Grillifly. Okay. Well, this one's not impressing me like the last one impressed me. Why do they make their card packs look like Pop-Tarts? They do look pretty delicious, this set. Rumbly's awake for the first time all day.
I have this insane perimeter alarm enhanced with 2.
Ooh,
that could get crazy,
that's
right?
pretty good, yeah.
I think it depends on the creatures. There are creatures with static effects are good, right? Like anything that taxes is good in this set because there's so much key cheating. There's got to be an achievement for using Tachyon Manifold to make them draw 10, take an extra turn, then hit them with a catch and release on the following turn. Right?
Oh, jeez.
You just send them back to the Stone Age. Like, what does your opponent do?
Holy shit. Yeah, that's a pretty
You took an extra turn
Yeah.
in the middle of the game, right? Like,
huh. We need to make that deck. Sure, that's an alliance deck right there. Right? That's got to be an alliance deck.
yeah.
There's
I don't
nothing
know. There's probably. I don't think any set has as much potential for alliance as this set does.
There's so much stuff you can do that's just like wacky and like good and wacky. I'm ready to start brewing. I need some sort of like. I need to make my own spreadsheets. Yeah, no restrictions.
Ha! I won that roll somehow. I can't discard this hand. I can't. I'll say Starlance. I'll play Walls and tell you to go ahead.
What's up, board game addict duck?
Hello.
I'll say Unfathomable. Play Memno Leech, Crushing Deep, Tangy Mangy, Squallmaster, Germinator. I guess I don't really want to put Crushing Deep on the bottom, so I'll play that like last. Or I guess I can still choose. I think I have to choose that if it's the only card in a discard pile, right? Either way, I'll just play it so I don't have to do it.
Okay, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say Mars. I'm gonna play UFO, Capture on the Walls.
There's catch and release.
It's actually not the one I wanted. After Reap, stun this creature and each of its neighbors. So I'll put that right there, I think, over Clock Shock Collar. I'll play as Mars first. This is like the third time that I've played a Mars first and a Mars creature. I was trying to hit a creature with UFO. And then I'm going to play 2 Terrible Teammates.
Okay.
And discard non-Mars cards. I'll discard Covetous Hema and Bad Chemistry. And actually don't want to discard the Bad Chemistry there, but... Alright, go ahead. Draw 6. It's your turn.
Alright. Geistoid. I'll give you this Curse of Forgetfulness.
Alright, in your turn, purge the top card of your discard pile. Okay.
I'm going to play a Mehmet. I'll archive this Crushing Deep. I'll play Harvest Skimmer and discard Warfaline. Then I'll Phantasmal Visit to stun and exhaust that guy. I'm not haunted, so it's not archived. Your turn.
Okay. All right. So, all right. To be clear, you have a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and then 2 5s.
Yeah.
I will play Echoing Death Knell and deal 1, and then 2, and then 3.
I archive this.
And then 4, and then 5. Walls dies somewhere in there. Walls dies, yeah, and then this goes there. And then I'm going to play a Wacolia and a Calp. Calp might be like an incredibly important card for Alliance in the set. Okay, I will draw 3, and at the end of my turn, the Echoing Death Knell gets purged. It's your turn. I am haunted. 6.
Can I see your discard pile?
For no reason.
For no reason. Okay. I'll say Geistoid. I'm gonna Winds of Death. Archive. Okay. Each player archives each creature from their discard pile.
Walls.
Destroy each
Hema. Emergeneer. Pyro. Calp and Wacolia.
That wasn't even necessarily good, but
you like had to.
It's like a bunch of guys. It's like a bunch of stuff. And I'll play Whipster. Like a lot of stuff.
All right, I guess I'll put my archives into my hand, and I'm going to say Star Alliance. I'm at 9. Funny how that works. I'll play Spears. I'll discard Pyro. I'll play Perimeter Alarm and draw 2. Use a friendly non-Star Alliance creature. If you were haunted, archive it. So this gets archived now. I am going to play Walls and get back Pyro. Play Pyro. Play Halasta. And then end of my turn, Wacolia gets purged. And go ahead. I have 7 cards in hand.
Okay. I'll say Geistoid. I'll pick up the archive. I don't know how to do it. Why am I here? Alright. Let's play Mehmet. And archive that.
The Winds of Death?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's play Webster Fights Spears.
Okay. So we both mill 2.
For each damage on Webster, you may discard the top card of each player's deck. Yeah, we'll do 2.
All right. Arcane Transmitter, Distant Void Prober.
I will Phantasmal Visit.
No, nice.
And Stun Exhaust the Pyro. Play Harvest Skimmer and discard this Warfaline. Play in here somewhere. Discard top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play Elbastray. Elbastray. And it's going to fight Halasta. I'm done. That's pretty awesome, Skunk. That's pretty cool.
All right, I'm going to say Mars. I'm going to play Mass Abduction. Put up to 3 damaged enemy creatures into my archives. I'll choose these. Oh no, we got the same backs again.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to scoop up, and I'm going to get this Mehmet and Walls. The Walls Pyro. I guess I'll go get this Pyro. You know what? Pyro. Yours there, mine there. And then I'll just play this Iron X Rebel. No creatures to ready with it again. I'll say check with 7. It's your turn. I will draw 2, and then the scoop up gets purged.
Unfathomable. Play Memleech, Clawmaster, Tangy Mangy, plunder you. Reveal until I decide to discard. So this guy, don't care. Because this guy, sure. Let's play Crushing Deep and Germinator. I'll put it in here somewhere on the bottom.
You are
haunted?
Haunted?
Yes, I am haunted. And done. Check with 6.
Okay, I'm going to say I'm gonna say Star Alliance. I'll play Triangulator Newsome. I'm gonna unprepared for Unfathomable. If I use walls, I have to get back this overclock shock color, which does not sound awesome. Because I could, I don't know. I think this shit just sits here forever, forever and ever and ever. Okay, it's your turn. You'll forge. I'll draw 3, and then this unprepared gets purged.
I'll say Untamed. Play Grave Fixie. Play Regrowth. I get Ghost Tree. I'm gonna discard the Ghost Tree. Discard the top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Going to play Reclaim by Nature. Fortunately, I have to get this card, but that's fine. And I'll play a Dark Heart of the Forest. So each haunted player skips their Forge a Key step. I'm done.
All right.
Dark Heart looks pretty sick. This would be really cool. This Maverick.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad it says skips their forge step instead of can't forge keys also. You want card cam? There you go. Pretty cool. Pretty neat.
I'm gonna I'm gonna say Star Alliance. Curse of Obstinacy.
Select a friendly non-flank creature that stares at the house of one of his neighbors. Okay.
Each haunted player skips their Forge a Key step. Okay. Triangular Newsome is going to reap. I'm going to play End of the Warp. I have Star Alliance, so all Star Alliance creatures are dead.
Oh, I don't have anything.
And it's your turn. I'll draw 2. Tell you to go ahead.
Okay. I'll say Geistoid. I'll reap with Harvest Skimmer. I'll play Island Misfit Toys. I'll play In Here Somewhere.
There, I think you've won this game.
Okay.
Because I won't forge. You are going to forge. I don't even know if you have a key cheat, but
I don't think there was one in here. But I could reclaim by nature my dark heart.
Yeah, I'm not in this game.
All right, that's it.
This deck is bad.
deck. This is kind of a dirtly deck.
Mars Star Alliance Unfathomable. 2 Mars Star Alliance Unfathomable decks in a row. Both garbage. Terrible.
Mars Star Alliance Unfathomable. Yeah, I would say that's
awful.
That's probably more likely to be bad than not. Thank you, Wizard Random.
Awful decks.
Also, thanks for the gift sub there, Stormstrong. Appreciate that.
Complete garbage.
Thanks for watching. We'll be back on Sunday with more. We're starting a new round, so we got fresh matchups. What's matchups in the tournament looking like?
I don't know. What do they look like?
Let's see what the set matchups are going to be. We got
Worlds Collide, Vault Masters,
then Mutation and Coda, and then Dark Tidings, Zero Reminders, and AOA versus Woe.
Okay, so we get to finally answer the question: Dark Tidings or Grim Reminders? Who's a better creature than target? I think Retro Technician Lee is extremely powerful. Because it sets up so much absurd stuff. Dr. Zizulafrez is also very good.
Is Rebel better?
Dr. Zizulafrez and Target are also really good together, right?
Memno, whatever. The archive, the top card or discard pile guy.
Yeah, Mehmet is really good. Mehmet's powerful.
But that's comparable to Target.
Yeah, they're all doing very similar things. Mehmet's like when it dies, you get to also get to use it, so you can strategically capture or archive 2 with it.
Trawler.
Trawler's the best unfathomable creature by a wide margin.
Yeah, I mean Calp's there, but like
but Trawler, like they're if your opponent is not cheating keys in this set, which I've got a strong suspicion that all of the Alliance decks are just going to be key cheat decks. But if your opponent is not cheating keys, then Trawler is an extremely powerful effect, and there's lots of ways to recycle it too.
You can be key cheating in every house in your
so the funny thing is, I actually think Omnipus, it was a fun, goofy card before, but I think Omnipus is legit a very powerful card in this set because Omnipus by itself almost haunts you.
There's also 2 Exhume effects that can hit it.
That's correct. You can use Retro Technician Lee on it.
There's 3 Exhume effects.
Then you can be our Geist it.
It came back wrong.
And you can came back wrong it.
I guess Poltergeist waits too. There's just so many ways to get it back, right? There's so many ways to recur it.
Yeah. There's a lot of so all the cards that have play effects get better, right? I guess if you came back wrong target, does it just instantly die? You don't get the play effect, right? Because it has to live for you to get the play effect.
It'd be like Red Penny pinging herself to death, right?
Correct. Yeah. So Red Penny dies and gets shuffled back in before you get the play effect. She's not alive for the play effect to resolve.
It's like an afterplay.
I think that was the thing with auto cannons and other stuff too, right? Like any play effect didn't actually resolve. So yeah. There's a lot of like all the recursion cards are very, very powerful, and a lot of those are actions, but all the recursion creatures are insane. So Sandworm, honestly, is an incredible card in the set.
Yeah.
So
It's just always good.
yeah,
Equidon is the gain 2 amber every time you play a card house.
like
Ideally.
like if I was playing sealed, if we do it, if Grim Reminder sealed is in the cards for the Vault Tours, which it likely is, right? In that case, like for limited play, Fiery Jark is a very important creature because there's no other creature at common that has got its effect, right? And so
if you if a deck with like Fiery Jark and like an OK Brobnar and you have stuff like Came Back Wrong, it'd be so good.
Yeah, so while Target is a better card in a vacuum, I think in sealed play, Fiery Jark is an extremely powerful card because sometimes boards just get out of hand in this set.
Yeah, especially like just being able to pick off the problem creatures too is huge.
Well, so I would say Brobnar or Mars. If they have a board, all of their creatures are going to be doing something stupid.
Yeah.
Right? So
Lee Darkin is good.
Lee Darkin is powerful.
It's pretty damn good. Actually.
Yeah, Lee Darkin is a very powerful ability because you've got some control of it, right? You can kill your opponent's do-nothing creature and then bounce it with Lee Darkin. I mean, the Lee Darkin was doing stupid shit in the game I played earlier.
It's capable of some really nasty stuff, and it's like not easy to get rid of, so it kind of sits around.
It's 4 power, right? Yeah. So a lot of the damage in the set is like 3 damage, right? So the thing about all those 4 power the 4 power Equidon dudes is they don't die to the actual removal that's in the set.
There's very little just do damage cards in the set.
Yeah.
There's very, very few.
They're
mostly in Brobnar.
And Brobnar's already good at it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Is the thing is Brobnar's already fine at killing creatures.
Yeah,
so.
Adult Swim would be pretty good. All right. I'm hungry. I want to eat food now.
All right. We're done here. I have to drive back dealing with maniacs. I'll tell you, people, they don't know how to drive. They just don't. They don't. You get people who are trying to get on the interstate and they're driving 40 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Which is like trying to get you killed by tractor trailers.
Especially on this exit.
Yes. They got people trying to kill you on the roads in this state, okay?
We never looked at our Group D standings. All right. Yeah, the Grim Riders deck is the only 3-0. Anyways, yeah, everyone's terrible drivers everywhere, turns out. You know, everyone's like, no, the drivers in Georgia are the worst. I'm like, no, drivers in South Carolina are the worst. No, they're bad everywhere.
They're bad everywhere. They're bad everywhere.
It just sucks.
There were no less, because I was paying attention. There were no less than 4 people in front of me at one point or another that were on their cell phones.
God.
That almost caused accidents.
Yeah.
They're causing people to jam on their brakes. And like the thing is like bad drivers are already annoying and dangerous on their own, and then you have the people who flip the fuck out when they see a bad driver. And there was a dude who was trying to cause wrecks, trying to get past everybody that was on cell phones because they're like cutting in front of cars, changing lanes without signals and stuff like that, trying to get around people.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah,
that's crazy behavior. All right, I'm done.
All right,
goodbye.
Goodbye.
See you Sunday.